Recording in progress.
Okay, so welcome. And like I said, this is with Zaphkiel, who's the Archangel, which is the embodiment of the highest divine feminine. So it's on the feminine side of the Kabalistic Tree of Life, with Raziel on the masculine side. And according to this tradition, this angel is black. Yeah? A few weeks ago, actually for a while, I've been coming across this energy, which kind of, even after Zaphkiel, because I first came across this archangel quite a few years ago when I was in between attending the angelic Reiki workshop. So it was between the professional practitioner and the master teacher, which is to train to become a teacher. And so I was doing self-healing each night, and generally what I was using the self-healing for, the sessions for myself before I went to bed, was to learn more about what was going on in my world, in that I was trying to understand why I was triggered the way I was, why certain things, certain bad habits or certain negative patterns kept occurring. So I was very, very persistent. And anyway, so I was using these sessions, these self-healing sessions, as a means of understanding as well, and also a means of connecting with the angels. But this particular time, I felt this very, very, very strong energy coming in, and it really quite worried me, it frightened me. I was like, oh my God, what is this? Is it some sort of negative entity? Because I felt like it was really, really strong and suffusing my energy. I could really feel it coming into my energy field. And of course, it looked really dark and black. And I thought, oh, stop, stop, stop. What is this? And for you who've been to the workshops, you probably remember this saying, remember me sharing this. And what I heard in my mind was trust, trust. So I thought, oh, okay, fine. I'm going to let go of the preconceptions of my perception. And I did. I said, okay, you may come into my field, and I'm happy to experience you. And so I did, and it was the most amazing energy. There was nothing horrible or nasty or negative or anything like that at all. And when I finally attended the master teacher workshop about a couple of weeks after, and my teacher, part of that workshop, was experiencing the angels of the archangels of the Kabalistic Tree of Life as colors. And suddenly Zaphkiel, of course, was one of the first three. Metatron, I think Raziel, or Metatron, Zaphkiel, and then Raziel. And they all have different colors. And when this one was described as velvet jet black, I was like, and then I felt the energy. I thought, so that's who you were those weeks ago. You're Zaphkiel. And I was very grateful to have had the opportunity to connect with this angel then, and then to discover later on who it was and what the energy was that it was bringing in. So I hope that you be open to this energy as well. Since I've experienced it, it's not been quite as woof, quite as so really kind of so strong and so almost overwhelming. Then it was it felt quite overwhelming, but it was also my resistance which made it feel overwhelming, because I was like putting on the brakes. And since that period, the energy has been gentler, and but I still recognize it. And also just thinking of the color black. I was attending one of Damien Wynn's webinars, and he does really good stuff, so you might want to check him out. He's Irish, but he's living in Greece, lucky person. And there was one of the workshops earlier this year, I think, or late last year, and he described this energy as black light. And prior to that, I've been feeling something like that, but not really being able to express it. How can you describe light as black? But there was something about that which was kind of right. So I'm not sure if that's Zaphkiel, whether it's another layer of light and perception and understanding, because I think all colors and frequencies and sounds, they are an encoding, and they carry information, vast amounts of information, which perhaps our brain needs to be trained to connect with and to understand and to extract the information from. Anyway, I just welcome Adelina as well. And don't worry if you miss the hiya. If you missed the first part, you can watch or listen to the recording on YouTube. Okay, so if you just like to either lie down or sit, but comfortably, I'm going to start with the cleanse and dedication of the space for all of us, and I might just play the same music and just see what comes through, whether this angel has messages or whether it's just going to be vibrations and frequencies coming to you. I don't know whether I'll be playing this. So I'm just going to see what happens, because it's a bit different from the previous ones where I played a certain set piece of music a few times. This one feels like it's going to be a bit different. Perhaps there'll be quite a bit of light language, perhaps there'll be channeling, perhaps there'll be a bit of crystal bowl. I'm just going to see how it goes. But I really hope that you've had a brilliant day so far. 22nd of the 2nd, 2022, and the numbers are amazing. So just relax. Set your intention, whatever you would like it to be. Set the intention for others, but also with complete unconditional love. And let's have blessings for the whole planet and for all beings here as well and beyond. So take a few deep breaths. Let go of anything which doesn't need to be in the space at this time. Just going to shift this over a little bit. Mic. And just know that everything that you experience this evening comes through divine love, cosmic love, universal love, a love which has a consciousness which isn't like human love. It doesn't expect, it doesn't want anything in return, it doesn't judge. It's just an energy of gentleness and nurturing, which pulses from all over the universe, pulses from wherever, and the word center is not logical, but wherever it is coming from, it comes from a point which is connected to all other universes. And it pulses and pulses with the reminder that you were born from light, you were born from movement, sound, and light. But prior to that, to a dream of a mind which is limitless. And hence, as we are born from this, we are limitless and our potential is infinite. So I call upon the planetary and cosmic light beings for planetary and cosmic excitonal alignment now. And this will balance all our meridians. And it will balance our consciousness in alignment with cosmic consciousness, with God consciousness, with universal consciousness, with the consciousness of Spirit, the great Creator, with God. And we call upon the planetary and cosmic light beings to establish and activate a gigantic ascension column in each and every one of our rooms. I ask that it be connected to a gigantic pillar of light and to our planetary and cosmic Antakarana, the tube of light that connects us with our monad and higher self. I ask that the pillar of light contain the golden white flame of ascension, and that it be connected to the ascension flame in the temple of Luxor. I call forth and invoke Lord Melchizedek, the Mahatma and Metatron, to bring down the platinum and diamond nets through all of us, all our high selves and committees, all the way back to source, through all our rooms, all the buildings, all our gardens, all the land down to the core and up into air, sky and space. The nets will clear and transmute all of us of all negative, imbalanced, discordant energies, all master programs, all codes and programs which keep us in duality and illusion consciousness. And they'll clear and transmute all of these through all our minds, bodies, emotions, expressions, through all space-time dimensions, universes, through all charts and through all levels and layers. Call upon all the spiritual light beings and inner plane ascended ones to anchor and activate all our golden white ascension flames, and we'll instantly feel and even see this energy coming in now. I call all the spiritual light beings, all the families of light, to join all the work that we do today. I ask that the appropriate beings of light and angels step forward to overlight all this work. And we welcome in the Archangels Metatron, Archangel Zaphkiel, Michael, Haniel, Ariel, Gabriel, Raphael, Yophiel, Sandalphon, Michael, Uriel, Zadkiel, Shamuel, and we welcome in all our ancestors, and all our timelines are open. And what I mean by this is that all the portals to our past lives and future lives are open. And what this does is it makes it much easier for all the old trauma, all the old wounds, all the old horrible memories, anything which is inherited from any of these lives into this present one can be readily cleared and transmuted. And hence part of the intention for this work is for that to occur, so that we can emerge with much, much less karmic load now. I think that is the gift of today. That there is more joy. There's greater kindness and gentleness amongst all. And there's greater love as well. So we're being gifted this by the archangels of the Kabalistic Tree of Life. There are different ways in which the masculine energies work and the feminine energies. Sometimes the feminine energies are more hidden, but they're just as powerful with the masculine energies. And with the light language which comes through, there will be periods of pause as both the divine masculine and the divine feminine work together along all the spirals of DNA, past, present and future, for our ancestors, for our present selves and families, and for the future ones. That there is no toxicity, there's no disruption, there's no tampering, no manipulation. That the DNA is all clear, and that the frequencies of healing and rejuvenation in the body are as they should be, as they always should have been, before a time of pollution, times of interference, from times of programming, mental programming, emotional programming. All that goes onto the DNA as well and can get passed from generation to generation. And this could be from always having lived in poverty, or always having lived in a particular profession which doesn't serve you anymore. So this is the gift of today. We have the Ascended Ones coming in. The Master Jesus, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Isis, Osiris, Melchizedek, the Mahatma, so be ready to let go, to surrender, so that you can be a completely new slate after this. And remember to drink plenty of water as well. Kutumi, Dwao Ku, Lao Chu. All the high selves of the ancestors, the spirit animal guides, Kuan Yin, Tara, the Lyrans, Syrians, Arcturians, Andromedans, Pleiadians, Alpha Centaurians, Orions, the Phoenixes, the Dragons. As the energies come round and they swirl and engage with our energy bodies, spinning, spinning, spinning out the old rubbish, the old mindsets, going to all the nadis and the meridians, unblocking, bringing vibrations of a higher consciousness, of love, hope, faith, integrity, grace, joy, bliss, peace, harmony, balance, kindness, equality, generosity, courage, strength. Going into the void and also going into the space between particles, between atoms, electrons, and transmuting and clearing all the cell membranes, allowing new ones to form, and by getting rid of the old ones, old thought forms and memories, and the older vibration of being stuck are released. And we honor spirit within. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. I am the monad. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. And we ask Archangel Michael and all your legions of angels to create golden, violet, and diamond domes of transmutation for all of us, all our families, all our high selves and committees, all the way back to source, through all our minds, bodies, emotions, expressions, through all space-time dimensions, universes, through all charts and through all levels and layers. From the point of light that I am, I let light stream forth from the mind of source. Earth radiates with light. From the point of love within the heart of source, I let love stream forth from my heart. I am the Christed soul on earth. From my center, where the will of source is known, I let divine purpose guide me. The purpose which the ascended ones know and serve. From the center of the divine human race, let the plan of love and light work out. My love seals the door where evil dwells. I am the light, the love, and the power, living source's plan on earth. So just remain in this state of connection and repose as I just change the music. We just allow the angelic kingdom to come through, and we'll see if there are any further messages, or this is just an energetic transmission. Just let this energy do its work through you, breathing as this occurs, relaxing the body, relaxing the shoulders, the face muscles, the head muscles, the neck muscles, upper arms and lower arms, and the fingers and the wrists, relaxing the back, the front of the chest, the belly, the butt, the hips, the thighs, calves and shins, ankles and feet. And it comes like a huge black bird with wings darker than night, as it comes and wraps its wings around you, and you merge with Zaphkiel. And within these black lights and these black feathers, this starlight, and these stars merge with all of us. And there just is so much love. So much love as we're cradled and held. It's like being in the womb once again. All there is anticipation, besides all the multiplying of cells, but the excitement of new life, of so much potential, so many paths. So many dreams, so many visions, and the heartbeat of the cosmic heart. And for many, we may be receiving the gift of a greater opening of the third eye. Greater opening of crown and soul star above. And if it feels easier to move as you listen, go ahead. It might help you to absorb the energies and work with the energies a little better. All of life is a huge web, and you may be making further connections through your enhanced perception as you're guided along your life path. As you connect even more to your own soul energy and soul wisdom. As Zaphkiel balances our energies And Ratziel comes in as well. And Metatron. You may want to take a deep breath and let go. Take another deep breath and release. And one more time. And release. And the energy of jade being offered to us. Jade, like emerald, was also used for inscribing wisdom, like the emerald tablets. And there are also jade discs. And you have been allowed access to them, as well as access to your Akashic records, with the intention of transmuting as much old karma as possible. Old, difficult, challenging karma, not the fun stuff. And as we can do this, we have more light entering our cells. And the gift of rejuvenation begins anew. And the stem cells can work as they should do. We were always supposed to live long, healthy lives. So we just sit in this space until all this has happened, or as much of it can happen at this moment, as much as we can handle, and it will keep moving for the next few days. Me anu na senete ako. You'll be as new as little children. As you have your Divine Father and Divine Mother parenting your inner child. And there's only safety, nurture, and gentle love, respect, joy for this little being come to experience the beauty of this planet and the opportunity to learn so many things with so many playmates, so much food, so much beauty. Biamun sitiau, yaumu na saniniaumu, mayamu na mandenekyoko, munas netetiakoma, manateaumu, yamunas neteo, yaumu nasate. you may feel this energy working with you over the next few days. Perhaps you won't sense it at all. Maybe when you've fallen asleep, or when you're just about to wake up. And I hope it brings you a sense of well-being and of security. And also the infinite joy of being here and being alive. And the great potential that it brings. So start to feel your body once again. You may want to wriggle your fingers and wriggle your toes and take a few deep breaths as you feel your bum on your seat or your back on your bed or sofa. Oi. Oh. And you can use the sound to bring you back into your space if you like. So take a few moments to ground, and you can imagine roots growing from your feet all the way down through the planet, holding you firm and holding you tight. And another way to help ground is to have a bit of protein, or to dance with abandon, complete and utter abandon, and have lots of fun. I hope that you're all okay. Thanks for the heart, Susan and Monica. I hope that you're all okay. I don't know how you found that. But make sure you drink enough water, and if you could manage having a nice bath with a bit of sea salt, that will probably help, especially if you feel like you're releasing stuff physically. So thank you, Suzanne. Thank you for joining us. So I will pop this on YouTube tomorrow once the recording comes through. Please excuse the sound. That's just my daughter trying to get something as she runs up the stairs. Thank you. Well, thank you very much for joining us. And I'll pop the I'm not sure when the next one is going to be, but we'll see what comes up and in what form it will take. Yeah. Yep. Well, you might find that might be releasing for a few days, so really be gentle. Yeah, take care of yourself. Drink lots of water. Have baths. I find that having baths is really soothing, and it really helps with detoxing as well. Try to eat a little bit lighter, but really it's and if you can have some fresh juices, then that would be good as well. Just make sure you drink enough water, and it's good stuff. not just out of the tap. Filter it. Okay? So thank you very much. I hope that you're all right, and that you have an absolutely wonderful rest of the week. And yeah, just take care and enjoy yourselves. Yep, it's infinite potential with life. Hi Emma, infinite potential. So I hope that you all have a good night's sleep as well. Okay, all right. Thank you, and you guys take care. All right, and I'll see you again soon. Drop me a line if you like, or if you have any questions, then just go ahead. But hopefully I will see you all soon again, if not in person, on Zoom. All right. Take care then. Good night. Love you all. Bye bye.